Sometimes kids get punished at school for not turning their homework in, and sometimes it's just not their fault. Maybe they missed out on a field trip or some other opportunity. Or maybe they even had to write the teacher a reason why. The school sometimes acts like the kids are lazy, but you know they've tried very hard, and that makes you mad, right? If you've been there, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Liz Weaver of Learning Success, and I put this video series together to help parents of struggling learners. Parents like you can get the short end of the stick, and it's just not your fault. In this video, we're going to cover creating a homework zone and how a homework zone makes homework time go so much smoother. If this video helps you, please make sure to subscribe and share it so it gets out there to more parents just like you. Let's watch.
Creating a work environment that's conducive to your child's zen and happiness, because when your child is stressed out at school, they don't want to come home and do more work. So if you create a positive, zen-like learning environment, learning and education won't seem so negative, especially if they're struggling at school. Trust me, they're going to push back greatly, and you don't want that to happen. So create an environment where you show it feels zen-like, and then your behavior and your attitude towards what's going on with your child doesn't show frustration, but more like warmth and caring, and then a need to want to help them. If they feel that you really want to work with them and help them, trust me, they will follow through.
Designate a study space. This is not your student's bed or the floor. This is an actual space that is dedicated specifically to studying and to homework. This could be a desk in their room, maybe a kitchen counter or a spot in the living room, whatever is going to work best and help them to limit distractions. Within that realm, make sure that study space is stocked with all of the materials that they might need. Pens, pencils, granola bars. We all know students who will use any excuse to get up from their desk and go find something else to grab. So having everything within reach is going to really effectively make that time go much smoother and also cut down on the time that they're spending at that desk doing homework.
Having a dedicated space, all the supplies ready to go. We keep all of ours in like a little bucket, so it's all right there. The glue sticks and the scissors and the crayons and the pencils and the colored pencils, everything is ready to go right when they need it, right in that one spot. And so there's less excuses to get up. Oh, I just need to go get one more thing. It's all right here, ready to go.
Along with that, make sure you limit distractions. So put that phone in another room if it's necessary. Turn off the video games, turn off the TV in the living room. Make sure that their focus for that 20 minutes, it's only 20 minutes, is homework, okay? That's gonna be really good for them, and they know that after that time, they can check their phone. If you banish it, that's gonna lead to a fight, which is gonna prolong that homework time, and that, again, is not going to be effective.
So if there's a lot going on, if you've got your kitchen table as your homework hub, there's gonna be a lot going on. People are coming to the door, or there's TV or music, or you're making dinner, or the other siblings are trying to do their work. It can be a lot. So minimize the distractions as much as you can. You can get little folders and tape them together and kind of make up little privacy folder. I've sent my daughter up to her bedroom to work because she's been so distracted. Okay, if you can't do it here, that's totally fine. Go up to your room, get it done, and then you can come back. Or we've had to shut off everything in the house. So it's absolutely quiet, so that one of my kiddos just needs the distraction-free homework zone. So that's another thing. And kids who get overstimulated really easily, you need to take away all the distraction.
And in my case with my children, I had toolboxes. They were basically craft boxes that I stocked with the supplies they needed at every age. So when they were in early elementary school, they had pencils, they had the the water-based markers, they had crayons, they had counting beads, and a ruler and those kinds of things, because that's what they tended to work with to do their homework. And then as they got older, of course, we added a protractor, compass, and we swapped out things that they no longer needed. And the beauty of the craft box was that sometimes they might come home and just feel like they don't want to do their homework at the kitchen table. Maybe they wanted to work in the family room or perhaps the dining room. Well, that meant that they could take their supplies with them, and that was very, very convenient.
Another thing that I think is helpful is providing one of their favorite snacks or favorite foods while they're working. This goes ahead and gives them something that they enjoy while they're working. Sometimes it can help them stay focused. And it's just, a little bit of a reward while they're working on their homework.
A homework zone does a few things for your child. It relieves stress, and we all know a stressed child cannot learn. It also creates a trigger. We have negative and positive triggers. Right now, schoolwork is probably a negative trigger for your child. It might bring on bad feelings, and those bad feelings will cause avoidance. We need to do all we can to turn homework time into a positive trigger. Making homework time a nurturing and fun experience. Yes, it can be done. It just takes following some easy strategies. You'll find more of these strategies in the Learning Success System. Today, you can get a free trial and try them out. Starting your child on the path to success. Just click the link above or in the description below and start your free trial today.
I recommend that younger students in elementary school actually do their homework in a family setting or at the dinner table or at the kitchen table, at the breakfast bar. We don't want kids to feel isolated when they're doing homework. And we want students to feel like learning is nurturing. So if you do your homework in the kitchen or at the dining room table, it's a natural connection with love and nurturing.
We need to remember that human beings are social creatures. We are biologically wired to be social, and we learn best in social situations. And so if your child is really struggling with doing homework, maybe find another student who's a friend of theirs who's also struggling with homework resistance, and set up a little FaceTime or a Zoom or some sort of way where the two of them can do their homework together. And I know this is going to bring up ideas of like, oh my God, isn't that cheating? But if the ultimate goal is that everybody's learning and everybody's completing their homework assignments, then maybe all it will take is a little dialogue between your student and the other student to really sort of light that fire around, this is way more interesting and I'm actually way more willing to do this if I'm doing it with a friend. They may need to navigate some social things around, like if that friend wants to goof off instead of doing homework. But those are also important life skills and things for your student to learn.
If you have an older child that you can trust to be in their room and put a desk in there, that's my go-to option. It's what I try to use for my older son. The trick to that is you got to make sure that what's in the room isn't going to be more distracting than what's out of the room. But the old standard, the dining room table, or you could put up a little nook style table in the basement, whatever's going to be the best space for your child.
Let me know in the comments where you plan to put your homework zone and what you plan to put in it. I'd love to hear it. Then click the link in the description and get started on your free trial of the Learning Success System. I'm pretty sure you're really going to enjoy seeing your child getting good grades and passing up their peers. Let's get that started now. Click the link and I'll see you in the members portal.